Happy Friday, tour.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
I love where we're starting our video this week.
Absolutely. Tell us why.
Because I performed on this stage on Wednesday. Woo! 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 Or it's like, whoo la la la. So, yeah.
Yes, you did. It was a great show.
Yeah.
You put on a Latin house set.
I did, and it was very well received.
It was very well received, yes.
And it's fun when you're a performer because then the stage crew, all the volunteers who make SLB work, put you through. They take you to a testing area, which was a very fun little cyber sky house.
Yeah.
And then they start asking you questions. Now, I love getting asked questions because I feel like I'm on a game show. And so when they're asking me, what genre you're playing, then it gets to, do you know how to handle mesh on mesh? Because they ask you about a tip jar. Do you know how to res mesh on mesh? I'm like, you mean with the prim? And he's like, yep. And he's like, you would not know, you wouldn't believe how many DJs don't know how to res a tip jar. And I'm like, I am not one of those. And then there were some other questions and I just felt like I was winning. So I was like, I know this one. I can SL. It's like, I choose SL for 200 lindens, please.
That's so funny.
Yes. It's like, yeah, you would hope after, how many, 15 years of SL?
A few.
That I could answer some basic SL questions.
Yeah.
So I was really stoked about that. I was really excited. It was only an hour-long set. And, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, an hour's too fast. But for as busy as I get, it's like an hour is probably perfect. Like, if I play at clubs anymore, it'd probably just be for an hour. Because 2 hours is too long. So,
yeah, that reaction surprised me because when we were done, you were like, that felt good.
Yeah.
Just an hour, yeah.
Just enough. Just get the music going, give people a good time. And that's probably most people all they want to give is about an hour.
Yeah.
So we had some friends come out. I see you're typing. Somebody type at us?
Oh, no, I misclicked.
You just started gesturing?
I guess so.
So this is how we were dressed for Wednesday for my set. And I was telling you, this dress is the one from Malediction, which I was thrilled to wear, but in certain poses, my cooch is exposed. So, and this is a G-Sim, so I was like, let me put some tights on. And I'm really pleased with this look. And then, part of the test in the skybox was click this box to get your performer tag. And I'm like, I can do that. And then I got this performer tag, and I was all excited because the DJ in front of me, before me, had one. I'm like, where'd she get that? That's because she went through her testing. Right. And when they had me do it, I was like, all right, I'm all about it. And then when we were getting started today, you're like, yeah, you could probably lose the tag. I'm like, no,
I'm wearing it.
I earned this. And then, because it's one of those, it doesn't fit right SL lanyard things. Yeah. I've gotten a few of these over my time for attending different conferences and events in SL. And they never fit, because they're not rigged to any particular body. And I'm always either bustier or curvier. I'm never flat. And so it kind of projects out a little bit in certain angles, but I earned this. It matches my outfit. Yep. It's a badge of honor. I have contributed to the celebration. So I am absolutely keeping this on.
And I do like the little swirly sparkles that it has on it.
Yeah.
That's a nice detail.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
So this is where we are. The stage where I performed, I had my own little DJ setup, but it was actually the parts of the stage that we have in Stratagem that people will see whenever I get around to doing a set there, which we're on track to do, I think.
Yeah.
We haven't had any dedicated decoration time in a few weeks for various reasons. But my goal for us was to have it ready by the end of my summer.
Yes.
Which my summer is not the normal amount of summer. My summer is mid-July. And we're already at the end of June. So I don't know if we're going to hit that goal.
We'll see. We'll try.
We'll see. We may hit by August, I would hope.
Yeah.
Because
we're working on it, though.
I really do. If I'm going to put time and effort toward a set or an event, I want it to be our stuff.
Yeah.
so our friends can come do stuff in our community. So yeah. But and even after my set, I got hit up by somebody who was like, "Were you the DJ that was just on air?" And I'm like, "Why, yes, I was." And then it's like, "I've got this club," and I'm like, "I've heard this before." But we'll never see. We're friends. We'll see. They were interested in some hip hop and pop, which I was playing a Latin house set, so I'm surprised that he would even get in my AMs. But yeah, he's like, "I know talent when I hear it." And I'm like, I was like, "I'll take that."
They're not wrong.
No. I was like, it felt good, to come off an hour-long set that just killing it, and you get off, and then someone's in your IMs going, "I've got this club." Yep. So we'll see what comes of that. But I was like, and I'm in my head, I think I was even telling you about it when it was happening, and I was like, we've got a club. It's Stratagem. It's like we're trying to do stuff. So yeah, so it was very thrilling, very much the highlight of my week, and I'm glad you could be here with me because I chose the set. I asked you first, like, what's your availability? Because you got to be here. Because if no one else comes, tour has to be there. But, it was you and Mama LaLa came out and she was completely dressed. And then Pylia showed up and Colette, who's like, Colette is at every set. And so, so I had to give you four a special shout out. I called you my diehard LaLa lovers because it was a good little group of people, nothing crazy. But yeah, to have, regular, supporters, friends come out really means a lot. And that's why I think an hour set is even better because not a lot of people can commit to 2 hours. That's a big ask, I think.
It certainly can.
People are doing a variety of things with their second life. And so, 2 hours in one place, that's even a lot for me. Like I like to go out and try to support coffee, but if it's a 2 hour set, I can't stay the whole time. I just stay for part of it. And I got to do better about going to her sets anyway.
Also, speaking of Pylia, I want to go ahead and mention she kind of seemed to go on hiatus around the same time we did.
Did she?
Yeah, but she just dropped a FLF video for this FLF.
Oh, I already watched it.
Oh, okay.
I was taking a break.
For folks who aren't following Life of Pylia, you should follow Life of Pylia.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I actually did watch the video because I had finished my writing session because I do writing sessions like every day for like 3 hours, which I get a lot done. I'm on fire. And and then I was done, and then I was waiting for us to get started with ours, and I'm like, you know what? I am so behind on Pylia because in my head I hadn't recognized that she was on hiatus at all. I thought she was I know she's produced videos since we've been gone, and I was like, I missed my Pylia videos, so I just was chilling, watching one of hers, commenting on it. And then she even mentioned me briefly at the end, and I was like, oh, it was because she was trying to look at her body shine, and she's like, wasn't sure she had it right. She's like, I'm gonna have to ask LaLa about this. So because it was all three's on the list with some shine, which I already know. So all right, so that was the excitement of this stage, and then we're gonna do another location at the end. We'll talk about that then. But we want to go into, is it credits or do I do my
let's do
credits first? Okay. So and I like to start with you because I talk a lot, so you go.
Okay, so I didn't actually have anything right out of the gate that matched your style, and you rocked that pretty first. So I had to go a little shopping, and I had to go outside of our usual FLF creators. Or I don't know if I had to, but I chose to.
Okay, so who are you wearing? Let's just give them credit.
Yeah, so I've got the Pedro jacket by Midna. That's this top.
It's very shiny.
Enjoyed the patterns that were available for it. I have on After Party track pants, which I really like the lighting stripe that goes up the sides.
Yeah, you really match the set here.
I am wearing Fedora for shoes, so they're a FLF designer.
Yes.
So, I also am rocking the Asteria animated nails. So.
Oh, yeah. I was digging your nails. I think out of everything, because your outfit's amazing, but your nails were just catching my eye every time.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah, I like them. And I've got these bomber sunglasses, they're called, by Magnificent.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
And you still have your pride glitter on.
I do still have the from Izzy's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I am wearing from the horror the halo.
The halo, yeah. And where's the hair from? That's a great hair.
Oh, that's a that's a no match hair. That's called No Cruise.
Yeah, that's a great hair. You look great.
Yeah. So that's me from pretty much head to toe.
Yep. And as I alluded, the dress for me is Male Diction. You'll have to remind me what it's called.
Why can't I click it?
I mean, I could always open up my
Lilith latex dress.
Lilith latex. I know my hair is from Centiclia because and Centiclia is not fliff, but I did Centiclia because I wanted some hair that had nice white streaks in it. And this one was fun and up and curly and poofy, and I love that. And then I've got...
That's the Freya hair.
Freya, thank you. I've got my tiara on that I try to wear as much as possible, and that's Rika. I know that one. I have my earrings from Emery because I can't ever get enough. And then I chose to wear the ones that have an earbud in it because I was playing music. So, and I forget what these earrings are called right now, but
they are Ashley.
Okay.
I don't know how you would pronounce that. Ashlea?
Yeah, Ashlea.
Ashlea?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then I've got my 1990. I kept these on. These are the Tropical Hottie duck nails. And then the tights, I'd have to open my inventory for that. Those are the ones I grabbed off the marketplace real quick. They're bomb.
Gotcha.
So those worked out really nicely. And then the shoes and glasses were both Avanti. And they were from the last fliff.
The Audrina heels, and these are Costa sun shades. Costa shades.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of your leggings, I actually am. This is a very minor thing, but I'm actually wearing some socks by C'est La Vie.
Oh, you love your C'est La Vie socks. It's not the first time.
It is not the first time, but they come in so useful.
They do. I love that you're wearing C'est La Vie socks.
Yeah.
And you give them a shout out because you can totally see them under there. So.
Yeah, because that little sliver of skin was annoying me, so I was like, well, I'll just throw on some black socks and call it a day. Done.
Yeah, C'est La Vie for the win.
C'est La Vie. And I've got all of the colors if I wanted to do different colors.
We've got a giant friend next to us now.
Yep, we have a giant friend visiting. Hello.
Yeah, that's fine as long as he doesn't push me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so okay, we did credits, so let me get my internet window up, and I'll put it conveniently over our friend here.
Okay.
So let's get him covered there. There we go. Well, push in on us. Okay, and he walked away. Good. All right. So, for the things that I wanted to touch on in other news, in Second Life news, as I usually say, SLB still happening, as we all can see. I believe is today today is the last day of performances, I believe. And then I thought I read that the Shop and Hop was over today too. So I thought that went on for longer.
I thought it did too.
I don't know where I saw. No, it is. It's open. I don't know where I saw it falsely. I got some kind of notice, and I'm like, really? They closed the Shop and Hop already? But it doesn't. All the live performances are over today. But the actual exhibit and all the shopping and stuff goes on till July 11th. So that's what I'm showing on my screen right now. So Shop and Hop is still there. Mama LaLa told us during our set that she had just finished doing the entire Shop and Hop. And I was amazed. So at some point, I need to sit down with Mama LaLa. I haven't done that yet. And just kind of get her take on all the things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll have to do that with her. And then there was Lab Gab events, and I caught one of them. I think I actually caught the one with Philip Linden and Strawberry. I caught the tail end of a Moles chat today when I was watching YouTube. Then we had already shared the guide. I think we shared the guide Well, we shared it at my set, but I know I can't remember if we talked about the guide the last time. And that's an actual good little. Do you want to say something about? I don't know if we talked about the guide in our last video because I had shared it with you recently. But you seem to get a big kick out of the guide, and for me, it was like, of course, Trouble Deathly had something to do with it because he is an amazing magazine, like SL magazine publisher. He's like the I don't know if CEO is the right word, but I'll use it. But behind Eclipse magazine, and he does a lot of stuff like that. So for him to be like the leading name on the official guide to SL20B, I'm like, of course it's Trouble Deathly.
I had to go ahead and add the link for that. But yeah, that I got a total kick out of the timeline that they put nearish to the end of it.
Yeah,
they go through. I think it's like page 108 or something.
Yeah,
They start going through year by year what the major milestones for the year were, and I've been around SL not continuously, but I joined in 2005, so I saw some of those early advancements and saw how they radically changed things very quickly.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a fun little SL yearbook.
Yeah. It really is. And there was a lot of good stuff in the guide, but that really stuck out to me.
That too was the highlight, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm flipping through it right now through the timeline that you were mentioning, like all the way up to today. So, yeah, you got to check that out. It's a great guide, and Trouble and his team, because he didn't do it alone. But like I said, his name was the first one on there, publisher and graphic designer Trouble, and then all of his the people that I see are normally associated with him as far as being writers and photographers and the whole bit. So it's worth checking out, and it's a nice little keepsake to have. So
absolutely.
All right, and then the destination guide. I want to spend some time going through the exhibits. I had that open on another tab. Oh no, that was the no, I'm clicking all over the place, but I had the exhibits open in another tab because I do want to kind of look through that list and visit. And so the other thing I wanted to mention was the merch, because I'm like, oh right, they have shirts, great. And then I went to look at the merch, and it's like mouse pad, hats, shirts of all kinds, hoodies, and then when I saw stickers, I was like, done. I am ordering some of this. I get paid tomorrow. We are ordering some merch. They got bags, they've got pins, they've got mugs. I'm like, yes, this is the I know they got a notebook. Like, yes, I want multiple things. So and especially to commemorate that I have actually on my own performed at SL20B. Like, I've been involved with groups that have had exhibits at SL birthdays. And it's usually I'm not the lead on that, right? But this is the first time that I've put in to perform as a DJ. And, I was on the wait list because apparently I didn't hit it soon enough. And then when they had so many requests, so many, qualified DJs that they had to open up some more stages. And then they let us in. So I almost didn't make it. but I was thrilled. It was great. So I'm going to order some merch. We'll do that. And I think that was all I have for Second Life news. So I think it's time to talk about FLF, right?
I think so.
All right. So before you tell us about the sponsors, I have it up and I have the name. So Serena Larson, I think she only had a first name before, but Serena Larson says the title: with midnight comes the 50 Linden Friday. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Let me start over. With midnight comes 50 Linden Fridays, the week's highlight.
Okay.
Yep. And according to Serena, we might have Moss and Mink MIA. And according to Pylia, it was MIA for her, but she also hit the list really early. So it's possible that I'm hoping Moss and Mink is there because I love Moss and Mink.
We'll have to see.
That's the only MIA one. But go ahead. Tell us how many sponsors we have this week.
We have 2 sponsors this week.
Okay, and who are they?
Our first sponsor is Zipper with Alt 3.
Zipper! I can't wait. I know she's got shine. I'm going to have to put it on. And who's the other?
The other is Mossu, who I've enjoyed quite a few of their things.
Yeah, I'm teasing Mossu right now. Yeah. And then where's Alt 3 should be at the top? Alt 3. Yeah. Yep, I can't wait. She calls it micro glitter.
Ooh.
I'll take some.
So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll get to roll you in some glitter.
Oh, I can't wait to roll in Zipper's glitter.
Because that's going to be our first stop.
All right, let's go.
All right.
All right, we have made it to Zipper's, and we are ready for some micro glitter. Okay,
yeah.
So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, all right. So, and I have my body shine on, my birthday effects. Why am I not seeing it? I don't know if
I'm not seeing it either.
Oh, I know why. Damn it.
Why?
The Reborn body updated like twice. It updated once that I told you about, and then it updated a second time.
Okay.
When you weren't around.
So you have to do something else
so,
to
yeah,
turn
so
it
it's
on.
Yeah, I have to reapply it. But it's on my face, and I see the body shine on my face.
Yes,
but it's not on my body. Damn it. I should have been extra glittery at my set, and I wasn't. That's fine. But yeah, this looks like, I want to say it's like more intense than the birthday body shine, so this might be my new favorite.
It does look like it's a little bit more all over the place, which is fun.
Because I like to shine bright like a diamond.
You do, yeah.
You know what I'm referencing, right?
Yes, I do.
What? Pop quiz.
It's Rhiannon?
Or
Rihanna. Sorry.
Diamonds.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's one of the. That is just. I don't know. That song is just really empowering to me.
Yeah.
It's just, I want to shine bright like a diamond, and Zipper makes it possible.
Yes.
So anyway, so 50 lindens for per body, because she makes all the bodies, and literally all the bodies. So anatomy male, e-body reborn, legacy male and female, Inithium, Cupra, and Cario. Wait, Cario? You know, we have a friend who wears Cario.
We do.
And I'm gonna have to send this to him. Okay. So and Maitreya, Lara, SP, Peach, and Calheen. And so as per usual, there's no Belleza, right? Because I'm like, Jake! No. But I know. Zipper's already explained this to me.
Belleza's kind of a pain.
It is, sadly, because that would make this perfect. Is, if there was Belleza, because I want you to shine bright like a diamond. I want us to be diamonds together. And
I need to dig into that again to see if I can figure out the process.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's doable, but I think there is kind of a mess to it.
Yeah. And I love the model in this picture.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I want to say that's Zipper, because I think Zipper does her own, but Zipper looks different all the time. So Zipper, great job on the model, if it's you or if it's not. It looks great. Okay, so 50 linden per body. You can get the fat back. Can you tell me how much? Because I don't have that setting on for all the bodies.
All body fat pack is 300.
All right, and then they've got the mod upgrades. How much is that?
The mod upgrade is 100.
Okay, because I'm gonna need all of this, because I've got the Dios, I've got the maze, I've got like basically everything that can make me as soft as possible.
Yes,
I've got all the things, so I'm gonna need to buy all of this.
Yeah.
So
and I really appreciate that Zipper does that, makes those supports add-ons for all of those.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick all this up, and I'm going to dive head first into some micro glitter. Woo! Because that's what my outfit is missing, is Zipper's glitter. And, it's amusing to me that her name right now is Glitter Waifu.
Oh, true.
So she loves some glitter.
Maybe it was like a hint.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to pick this up and put that on, and let's keep it moving.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Tour, we have actually been standing here for a little bit, and you have patiently waited for me to finish conversations I'm having in IMs.
It's no problem at all.
Because Zipper was around, because I bought stuff, and then she was shouting at me in my IMs, because she's graciously given us credits at the store, but I always forget about credits, and I just throw lindens at things. And then she's like, use your credits! And then I started talking to her, so...
Well, especially on Flip, it's just 50 lindens,
right? It's like
always get all the things on Flip,
right? And then when I want bigger fat packs that are thousands of lindens, then maybe I'll use a credit.
Yeah.
All right, but where are we now?
We're at Mossu, our other sponsor.
And so, Mossu, is it just the tops?
It's specifically the female tops.
Oh,
the
right.
male tops are for TMD. They're 75 each. But the female tops, they're 50 each, and you can get a wet and dry version.
Yes, and do they have to fit me, right? Mossu usually makes reborn.
Let me confirm with the demo, but I believe so. So demo says Reborn Legacy Maitreya.
Okay. And so it's 50 per print or the fat
50
pack?
50 per print. The fat pack is 200.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
So I'm going to
put those also, if you grab the group tag, which is 30 to join, there you have some Pride gifts up top.
Yeah, I did.
So
I can see those. Yeah, they got like
those
Pride shirts and.
Yeah. So I grabbed mine. Yeah.
Do you have the group?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I'm in the group, but if not, I'll join it.
Yeah.
Oops. Camera went underground for a second, but I also want to push in so everyone can see that I'm glossy, or as Zipper would say, I'm buttery.
Buttery.
I am buttered up in some glitter. So I've got my micro glitter on, and I can't believe that I went to a party with no shine on. But that's okay. I'll get over it because I'm all buttered up now, so that's what counts.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks really good.
I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna see if I'm in this group. If not, I'll join it because I think I'm amused at myself that I can max out 140 groups, but I know that shouldn't be surprising.
All the things.
Exactly. That is my second life motto. All the things, all the time, right away. So, but I know I've been good about just kind of keeping like available groups for when I might need to join something. But yeah, I have FOMO. I don't want to miss anything from any group ever. And then if I paid for it, I am less inclined to leave it, even if it's gone quiet for a couple of weeks or months. Right? Like, actually, if it's gone quiet for a couple of years, I'm willing to let it go. Because at that point, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
But I think I might have one that's like, I want to say it's Empire. Do you remember Empire shoes?
I do.
And it's been quiet forever, but I think the gal who behind Empire ended up collaborating with someone else, and I don't know that she was doing Empire stuff anymore, but I paid like 500 linens to be in that group, and so I haven't let it go yet, but it's on the verge.
Gotcha.
It's been a while. But anyway, I will check and I will get the group gifts and I will get the tops, and we should keep it moving.
All right, we'll keep going.
All right, textures are still loading, but I am moving forward. We are where, Tour?
We're at the new Aleutia store.
New Aleutia, and why is it new?
Well, she decided to move it and get new digs for celebrating the 7th anniversary of Aleutia, which is going on from the 29th through July 4th.
7 years of Aleutia.
7 years of Aleutia. Everything's 50% off if you're shopping here and you get your group tag.
Yeah, I'm camming back so we can see the store. 7th anniversary sale, so I see the sign outside. And so for 50 Linden, though, she's got these boots. And
yeah, for 50 Linden, she has these. Let's see, what are they called? They're called. I was just going to call them Yeehaw boots, but they're Arizona
heels. Is what it's called when you look at the box. Or as Tour would say, Yeehaw heels.
Yeehaw heels. Which, and there's also, for the Saturday sale, there's a matching item. Arizona leather skirt and bodysuit.
Yes, that's a good one.
If you wanted to get some big Yeehaw energy with your bodysuit.
That's fun. That's sexy Yeehaw energy.
It is.
So for Fliff though, it's the two colors. So it's the two on the top shelf by the big 50L.
Yes.
So I don't know what colors they are. White and I don't know the other one because I don't have my stuff turned on to see it.
Yes, they're calling it shell for the light colored one, and fog for the darker one.
Shell and fog, 50 Linden. How much are they for not 50 and the fat pack?
125 for other colors, and the fat pack's only 700, which
not bad.
Not bad.
Yep, Aleutia's good stuff.
It is.
All right, are we ready to keep going?
We are.
All right, are we ready to keep going? 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 All All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Apple Blossom.
Apple Blossom. And what do they have for us today?
They've got this kind of fun little bikini number with some frill around the cups.
Yep, and I have to say that Pylia was looking damn sexy in her video. I saw it at the end, and then she made a point to wear it, so it was her thumbnail.
Oh,
she looked good in it. She definitely looked good in it. So I'm sold just from seeing it on Pylia. But so when you buy it, then it's either the dark set or the light set, and it's 50 linden per. So you get you see how they're bundled together, right? So that that yellow and black come together, and then the white and the pink, pink pattern.
Yeah, white and pattern.
White and pattern, yeah. So 50 linden each, and then right next to it, it's hard to miss the Saturday sale, and so they have some stuff out. That looks fun too.
Yeah, it does. So, those are 75 each.
Yeah.
So you can get like a bikini set and then a fun little skirt number to go with it. And
how much is the demo on that? Or I'm sorry, not the demo. That's free.
The demo's free.
How much is the fat pack?
1,075.
All right, so that's what you need some credits for. But I don't have credits in Apple Blossom. And there's no fat pack of the bikini. It's just the two.
There is just the two, yeah.
Oh, it's keto.
This is an exclusive retexture though, so these are you probably can find this further in the store, but not these particular textures.
Yeah, see, like I might want to go ahead and buy. Well, I'm gonna buy both of the keto ones for the 50, but. I'm curious about the wraps and if they'll work with it. I don't know if they will because these little bikini bottoms have the ties. Do they have the ties on the side or is that on the top? Is it on the top? It's on the top. The ties are on the top. So you could easily get the skirt from the one next to it to wear with this, which is what I'm going to do.
All right.
So I'm going to grab both of these and then coordinating skirts, and then I will have summer looks for when we end up at a beach in Second Life or something, or pool party, because those happen any time of year. So
yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'm down. Let me buy the stuff and let's keep it moving.
Okay.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Ariskea.
Ariskea. And
we have the chimenea.
We have a chimenea. And it actually looks like someone broke it, which is very fitting for my story of a chimenea. Because I had a chimenea once, and it was pushed over and broken. And so this one, the fact that it looks like it was pushed over and put back together goes perfectly with my story.
Just gotta glue it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I should have done instead of throwing it out. So I want another chimenea in my first life. I haven't gotten that yet, but I will.
As a PSA, that's actually not a good solution. You shouldn't just glue your chimenea together. When you light a fire in there, it will melt the glue, and then you'll have a chimenea falling apart and fire everywhere.
No. Thank you for the PSA, because knowing me, I probably would have glued it back together.
There are ways to fix it. That's not the right way.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that PSA aside, you can have your very own broken but repaired in a sensible way chimenea from Ariskea. It comes with a smoke effect. So it has a smoke effect and a fire animation. And
it does.
We see
I really like the
animation
smoke effect.
here.
It's very subtle.
I don't know that Oh, yeah, I see it now.
It's very subtle, and I appreciate that because, some smoke effects, they're like really dense and it ends up looking very fake. This is just, it's the appropriate amount of smoke. It looks like there's just a little disturbance through the air there.
Yep, it's perfect.
I dig it. I love it.
Okay, I have picked it up. You have picked it up. We'll find a home for it in Stratagem somewhere, and we'll keep it moving.
Vámonos.
Is that a Mama LaLa throwback?
Maybe.
I love it. Vámonos. All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Asteria.
Asteria. And what do we have here?
Well, we have an interesting number, the Daniela set.
Okay.
It looks like.
So what is actually 50 lindens, though?
It looks like it's the black top and bra.
The ones that are giant by the side of the vendor picture?
Yes.
And I want to say that this is something that's been updated for new sizes. Because Ariskea Asteria, sorry. Asteria has been around for a little while, and I have loved their designs. And I had a challenge getting into them as a legacy. And then since Reborn, it's been like, forget it. But as we've been doing FLF, you know, I've seen that I'm making an assumption, that they have included Reborn sizes. So I really like this top. I'm not sure how good it'll look on me at the moment, but once I push this dissertation out of me, I'm sure it'll look fine. You're like, shush. Yeah. Yep. And then I like the little teeny tiny shorts.
Yes, I like those a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a fat pack of that.
Those are super fun.
So that and the, I like this. I like everything about it. So it's a good set.
Yeah.
So 50 linden for the black top and the black bra. But what are the prices of everything else?
Only 55 per color for everything else, including this ribbony set on the right side.
Do they make that for Reborn now too?
They do. That's Reborn, Cooper, Maitreya, Legacy, Belleza, and Hourglass.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And I do like, I mean, that ribbon set's kind of fun. It's got, you've got arms, you've got body, you've got legs. Just tie yourself up, call yourself a gift, and wait to be opened.
Yep. And then I've noticed our rainbow friends here again. We saw her at the last place. I love the hips and ass on her.
Yeah. And I love that she's just got pride vomit all over her. Yeah. It's just great.
Yeah, she does. I like her leg tattoo too, the musical notes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got good stuff going.
That speaks to you.
Yeah, I like how the rainbow's kind of falling out of her mouth too, like she's drooling rainbow.
Yeah. And it's smeared down her neck and everything.
Yep, she's out again. I knew that was about to happen. She did that the last time. I was camming her. She was like, bam, gone.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to think, I'm going to pick up, I'm going to try it out with a 50 linden item. But I know, I think I want to get the, sure. Yep, you're reading my mind. You're speaking it before I can even get it out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. Because I know the shorts are going to be perfect.
Yes.
Because they're low enough that my belly's not going to get in the way, and that's great. So
and they're going to look like they're struggling properly.
Yeah, like they're too small, but I still shove them on anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. All right, sounds good. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Tour, you know I love it when you find us a place to sit.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes you got to take a rest.
I know you would prefer that I'm just in my mobile throne all the time and not overexerting myself with actually walking around. But I have such cute poses from Oh My and Lyrium.
You do, and you love to show them off.
I do love to show off my poses. So this is great though, and actually the chairs don't have bad animations. Like I'm sitting in it just fine. It's subtly rocking. But so where are we?
We are at Balaclava.
Balaclava, and then you have already warned me that this is not the item for FLF.
It's strictly not, but Balaclava does this funny thing where the stuff they throw at TM or at Manly Weekend, they tend to price it at 50 linden anyway. So these are 50 linden. They are not the FLF item, but they match the FLF item, which is just over here. It's the River Pergola. So you can drop down a river pergola somewhere and put some of these rockers on it, and you'd have a lovely little time.
This is great.
This is, I am all about this.
I love the patterns. There's no additional patterns, right? Like I'm looking at the rocker.
I don't think so.
3 colors,
it looks
white,
like the river pergola
and
comes
natural on the rocker.
Yeah.
And the pergola.
Same with the pergola, yep.
Yeah, so they match
wood,
perfectly.
White, and, yep.
Yeah, they're meant to be together, of course.
They are. They're absolutely designed to be together, and I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
This is going to find a home. We're going to get this out somewhere.
Yeah, yep.
Maybe on our river, because...
Yeah. Very true. So I'm going to pick this up as well. I know usually I let you get the decor, but
this is too nice. I get it.
I am a fan of an Adirondack chair, even as a rocker. I love them. In First Life, I was traveling a little bit recently, and whenever there's an Adirondack chair, I just find my way into it. And
they're wildly comfortable.
They are.
They don't look like they should be, but they really are.
Yeah. So an Adirondack rocker sounds really, really appealing to me. Mm-hmm. I can't say that I've been in one of those in First Life, but I need one, clearly. So. All right, we're gonna pick these up, or you probably already did, but I'm gonna pick these up, and then we're gonna keep moving.
Okay, off we go.
All right, so where are we?
We're at Belleza.
Belleza. And what do they have?
They call it the Jasmine Skin. This is balm layers for EvoX. Okay. This includes 4 skin tones with the brow shape, ear textures, and 4 HD brow options.
Sounds great. So, I'm not in the market for a skin, but if you are, here you go. 50 lemons is a deal. And, yeah, I think that's everything, right?
I have to say, just as a, another nudge, I really appreciate the way that Omai does it, where they also have, you walk into the store and it splits women's stuff on the right, men's stuff on the left, but for FLF, they tend to have a women's thing and a man's thing. And just putting it out there.
Yep.
Just a friendly little nudge. But yeah, we can keep moving.
Right, because I know how you feel about that SL female privilege, which has been in existence since as long as SL's been around.
Yeah.
There's always more for the women than the men.
Yes.
So.
No, I mean, y'all definitely are able to rock a lot of stuff, and deserve to get some privilege in SL since First Life, not always so kind, but hey.
All right. Very good. Let's keep going.
We'll keep going.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Brocante.
Brocante.
Yes.
And I can't help but notice there's a giant sign behind you.
There is a giant sign. This is 50% off. June 29th through July 6th.
Yep, going
50%
on now.
off of floor plan and Brocante.
Yep.
You must be wearing a tag. But yeah, it's a good time to go shopping.
I don't think that's what that means. It says tags must be owned by Tegan Saren. So the items that are 50% off have a tag on them that are owned by Tegan Saren.
Okay.
That's what I think that means.
I understand.
So, floor plan and Brocante, 50% off sale. Going on now. All right, so what is for FLF though?
Well, you can get this lovely little corner kitchen set in either blush or gray.
Do you have this?
This is really nice.
Do you have this?
I should have checked. I don't think I do.
Because I feel like you have something like it, but maybe it's just that you collect kitchens.
I have a lot of kitchens.
You do. Because you like to make sure that I'm well fed.
I do. I think that's very important. I did not have it, so I did just confirm. I didn't have this one.
How do you buy it? Like, is it
it's on the sign here. There's a buy blush and buy gray at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
It does look like you can customize different elements of it. Not the surface of the drawers themselves, but you can change the backsplash, oven hood, countertops, oven, and refrigerator colors. So you do have some customizability.
And the fridge doesn't open?
The fridge
I was trying to click it
looks like it's not interactive. No.
Okay.
No. But for 50 Linden, getting a full little kitchen, especially if you got kind of a smaller house, this is a great little kitchen that you can just bonk into the corner and done.
Yeah.
So kitchen, one of the most important parts of a house. If you don't have a kitchen, I feel sad.
I knew you were going to feel sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's not feel sad. Let's take our kitchens and feel happy and move on to the next.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Cheezu.
Cheezu. And they have a fun, polo shirt dress thing.
Polo dress? Yeah.
And that should work on me.
It should, because it hugs the body pretty well.
Yeah, and I know Cheezu makes for Reborn typically.
G1 dress, yeah.
What are they calling it? G1?
G1, yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm interested. I'll get this. Can you verify for me in the demo that it's Reborn?
Oh, good call. Let me check. Yep, it is. So they have Maitreya Legacy Reborn. Yep. Those are the options.
All right, well, I'm going to get them both.
Might as well.
Why not?
I think that'll be really cute on you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm going to pick these up, and we're going to keep moving.
Okay, we're moving.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Eternus.
Eternus, and they have an outfit just for me.
Yeah, they have a little cow outfit. This is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so
do I.
The FLF is only the cow pink.
Yeah.
The cow pink
Strawberry
top and
milk.
bottom. Strawberry milk, yeah. But I love the whole of this.
Yeah,
so,
I do too.
If it's Reborn, I hope. I think I saw that it fit Reborn. Yes. Reborn rolls plus... So Reborn plus rolls plus mounds. Because, you know, that's the difficulty. Because that's what I think. Remember I told you when I got the update on Reborn that it may have fixed whatever problems there were when I want to wear mounds and rolls together. Like there's some weird issue where they clip into each other. I don't know. There was something. I haven't tried it since the body updated twice. But I will try it with this.
I think you were trying to do just the juicy and the rolls.
Was it?
I don't remember, but yeah, I remember there was a conflict of some
I'm pretty
kind.
sure it's the mounds because I wanted the mounds and the juicy rolls.
Okay.
Because the juicy boobs and the juicy rolls don't have problems together. Because usually those are the ones I wear together. But it's when I would cross over mounds and rolls.
Gotcha.
And then there was some weird clipping in the mid-body somewhere. So I don't know that if that's what's been fixed in the Reborn update. But I'm going to have to test this outfit. I'm going to buy the fat pack of this because I love this.
Okay. Well, they have a full pack, which is 1,000.
Okay, that's not bad.
Has skirt top and the little cardigan.
And I always need that. So, and remember so that's the other thing, right? So when I have these huge tits on with the mounds, I can never wear a jacket. So to have something like this, to be able to pull off those big boobies this is my next outfit, I'm telling you now. And I'm going to wear those thigh straps that Cara Mia sent me as a gift.
Yeah.
And with they've got like some strawberry milk to them too. I already foresee this whole outfit happening.
I look forward to this outfit. I'm going to enjoy this outfit.
Oh, I know you are. It's going to have giant boobies, juicy rolls, the whole bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of jiggle.
Just going to blow up.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to buy the full pack.
Let's get you an outfit,
but okay, so 50 linen for the top, 50 linen for the skirt, and strawberry milk. What's the normal price for everything else for the people?
Normal prices for any color is $250, except the cardigans are $200.
Okay.
And then
you said the full pack was 1,000?
1,000.
That's not bad. Okay.
And the fat packs for any single element is $450.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick this up right now.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Fetch's brand new weekend sales wall.
Oh, where is this in the store? So I'm backing up. Well,
this isn't.
Oh.
They
redid their store then, didn't they? Because you had to go through the rainbow tunnel.
Yeah, this is a whole new store build.
But they just redid their store.
They just redid their store.
Maybe she wasn't feeling it. Huh.
Could be. I wonder.
Do you think it's an alternate location?
I don't know if it's an alternate location, but I kind of wonder if it was... Remember, if your settings weren't high enough, it looked super washed out, and I wonder if she wasn't able to resolve that.
Well, because I know you said it to her, because you did have to have your settings pretty high to see her store properly.
Yes.
So is that what you're suggesting, that maybe she was getting more comments like that? And
it's possible, because a lot of people don't run in those in high enough settings to see proper environmental lighting and such. And it did look super blown out without that. Like, she was able to tone it down some, I remember, but it still had some issue. So I wonder if that factored into it. Either way, this is a lovely setup.
It is. It is. It's different, but lovely still.
Yeah.
Okay, so for FLF, she has this gunner rug, which is
like
fun, and we always need rugs.
We do always need rugs. We have a lot of floor space. Speaks to me. We have wait.
Why does this one speak to you?
It has these fun geometric patterns, of course, and it's got, of course, the little subtle wrinkles, in the middle where it's kind of pinched.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like my eyes keep wanting to follow these like curves around all over the place.
Your eyes tend to do that.
I know. I get kind of hypnotized by curves.
That's just your default.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you have a rug with curves, you're like, sold. I love curves.
It's true though.
It is. You do.
Yeah.
You have a very strong affection for curves.
I do.
Yep. Okay, so 50 Linden, and you get the Gunner rug and all its curves and wrinkles. Curves and Wrinkles tour. 2 things you love.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I am so called out, but where's the lie?
Is it Gretchen Snickerdoodle? Well, no.
Boner Schnitzel.
Boners. I never get it right. I always want to say it's like Gretchen Snickerdoodle, and it's not.
Yeah.
Boner Schnitzel.
Boner Schnitzel.
She called you out.
Yes.
And I believe her legacy name is Fetch Daddy. It might still be Fetch Daddy,
yeah.
Or she might have changed it like Zipper did.
It's still Fetch Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She called you out. I'm here for it.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. So I'm going to get the curves and wrinkles rug. And it's got the HUD with all the different colors. So you can make your curves and wrinkles any color you want.
Yep.
And then I can't resist sunglasses or any kind of glasses. So we've got the Hane glasses or Han. I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Hanny something.
Hanny, maybe Hanny. And then for Saturday sale, you have the Josephine. I don't have these. I have a lot of hers.
I like the Josephine, especially you can two-tone those.
Yeah.
Like, that's really
I thought you were going to say you like the Rosemary glasses because it's like extreme cat eye and it's also down the nose.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get all of these things on the weekend sale wall because I love everything Gretchen's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this curves rug for the win. It wins 50 Linden Fridays.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, you're still mesmerized by the curves. I can tell. Your eyes are just following it around. You're like, okay, tour, let's go. Time to go.
I was kind of bouncing around inside the store a little bit because I like the new setup.
Yeah, it's good. She did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll keep rolling though.
Yeah.
And I'll take my rug and roll it out at home.
All right, sounds good. Tour. I would think we were at home if it wasn't for the fact that we're framed by 50 Linden Friday signs.
I know, this fits right in at home, doesn't it?
It does. I think we should also have 50 Linden Friday signs at home.
You know what?
We should have one out. We need to get one of these from Zipper. I'm sure Zipper would give it to us, or Barb, even though
we could put one up also at Unity and just advertise.
Yeah.
Not only Cliff but also your channel.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Zipper, I know you're gonna watch this at some point. Please send us a FLF sign like these, so that we can put it out at our retreat where people visit for Muffins Milkers, and one at Stratagem. Because we do so much fliffing, we need to have a FLF sign just for decoration.
I mean, you can just say that that I just stole it from one of the stores.
That's right.
Ran off.
Which funny story.
Okay.
Back in my day, when I was just a young girl in college, I was in a sorority, and one of the pranks was that we stole a bunch of signs, which turns out later it would have been like, if we were caught, we probably would have been in some serious trouble. But the joke was, the prank was, it was my sorority's, my class in the sorority, that was their like prank, because every class did a prank. We stole like all the for sale signs from the immediate area and put them all on the fraternity houses. It was funny. It was funny. And we were doing it like, I don't know, crazy late. We've been drinking. It was not safe. Like, looking back on this, I was not safe. But, but when you made the comment about stealing signs, that's the memory that comes right back to the front of my brain, is how many for sale signs we stole and put them all over Greek Row. Because it's my college. The fraternities, it was mostly just the fraternities on Greek Row. The sororities were kind of spread out elsewhere. And so we just put all the fraternity houses for sale because who needs them?
I have taken a couple of those road barricades that have like the flashing light on them that are orange and white striped barrel sort of things.
Yeah.
And I was a kid, just taking stuff.
I thought you were going to get into some protest activist kind of story. Like,
no, in this case, this is just, I also am relating to being young and dumb and reckless.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have that.
Yeah, also took a few of the, traffic cones themselves.
Yeah, crazy times.
No real purpose to it, just, hey, I'm taking this.
Yep. Okay, well, great. We both have those stories. So
I think everyone does.
We're going to swipe one of these 50 Linden signs and take it home.
Yeah, I mean, this store has 2.
Right. I don't need 2.
I think one of these is not going to make it.
We're just going to take one. Yeah. So
we're also taking these lovely recliners.
I was going to say, speaking of, what store are we at?
We're at Granola.
We're at Granola, and we're going to steal their signs and buy their chairs. Yeah. Hell, we might just steal all of it.
These are great, though. I bought these loungers as soon as I saw them because these are fantastic. And it looks like we have solids and prints. You get 7 colors in the prints and 6 colors in the solids, each just for 50 Linden, which is
and
marvelous.
They're pool loungers, and we have a pool in our compound.
We do.
So they'd be perfect
and
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, let's swipe all this stuff and keep moving.
Okay.
All right, I know where we are. We're at Hextraordinary.
Yes, the store where we can't quite squeeze in there and get a good recording angle.
No. So.
But.
What do they have?
So they have. It's not for FLF, but I want to say they do have their Pride Tinkleton out. Which is always fun. But for FLF, they have the Wise Owl Lectern.
I love this. Not only because it's giving me Harry Potter vibes, because I think that's probably the intention, but I don't know. I feel like I need a lectern.
You may. You may.
Yeah.
I think that's a very fun lectern candelabra thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm buying that. 50 Linden.
Yeah.
It's great. And then if you don't have a Tinkleton, you need this Pride Tinkleton. You need to get him.
You do need the Pride Tinkleton, yes.
Yeah. How much is Pride Tinkleton?
Pride Tinkleton is $3.50.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure we bought him on FLF one year.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, because we've had him out. He's made an appearance more than once.
Yes. So. In fact, Mama LaLa had him out during your set.
Yep. All right, I'm going to pick up this Wise Owl Lectern, and I think we're good to go.
Okay.
All right. I was a little delayed because I got hugged at Hextraordinary. I was there because, the way this works is you go ahead, and then I wait for you to teleport me, and in the time that it's usually very fast, like between, when we're going from one to the next, it's just the amount of time it takes you to get in position or find the location, because you teleport me right to the item. The teleports themselves are not always right, really never right to the item, right? You always have to walk a little, find it, something like that, right?
It takes me a bit, yeah. In this case, it took me a bit because I couldn't immediately see the tiny sign.
You walk by signs often, and it doesn't matter how big they are.
That's true.
It's sometimes you just hit the ground and start walking, and you just walk past something that hasn't rezzed yet, or is just out of your sight, or something. But usually, the transition from one site to the next is pretty fast. But and it was in this case, I would say it wasn't an overly long delay or anything. But in the moments it took you, another lady another avatar who was at Hextraordinary was like, "Excuse me, I'm here for the owl. Do you know where it is?" And I'm like, "I do actually. Let me walk my avatar over to it and point to it." And then when I did, she's like, "You're amazing," and then she invited me to a hug. And it was a very, very long hug.
That's sweet, though.
So,
that's very nice.
Yeah, and I told her I was happy to help, and I am to a point.
Yes.
So if it's something quick and easy like the owl's just inside, I'm happy to do that for you. But if it's something more like intense, or you're just not getting it and it's not that hard, I don't have the patience, as Pylia has accurately described. I get paid to be patient.
For that, we have paid classes to teach how to do photography.
Right? Right. Absolutely.
And that's where patience is attained, because it's paid for.
Yeah, you just look at that Linden balance, you take some deep breaths, and you help them.
Not that any of our students are ever a problem, and we love all of you.
Yeah, for any Visioneer students who might be watching, we're not talking about you, honest. Okay.
Yeah.
That's our little disclaimer. Anyway, so... Anyway, Tour, where are we before we dig ourselves a bigger hole?
We're at Llorisen.
Llorisen!
And, okay, so here, it did take me a minute because for some reason, I have trouble seeing these signs on a white background, on the wall. But it's this console table and the lamp. There's a 50 Linden sign pointing to each one.
Yep.
Which is how you buy it. And
you weren't the only one that had a hard time. Pylia couldn't find them either.
Okay.
And I'm watching her video, like talking at the screen, going, Pylia, it says 50 Linden right there.
I don't think it took me that long to spot them, but it did take me a minute because
the contrast, a little contrast would help.
Yeah, in fact, they have a little contrast just a little bit further to the right. The signs are like a darker color, and they pop a lot more. But anyway, so that's what these are, and table, I think they're lovely. Console. One thing that I have to give a shout out to is these lamps. So not everyone is as comfortable with messing with the lighting options as I am. These lamps have a whole menu, and I don't know who decided to do that, but it's a great idea. So these lamps allow you to adjust the color of the light, the radius of the light, the fall off, the intensity.
Wow.
Like it gives you a menu that allows you to control what I normally just do through the edit menu, but not everyone knows how to do.
Yeah.
So big kudos to that. That makes lighting and adjusting lighting much more accessible to people. Yeah.
You are an advocate for good lighting.
I am. And if this helps people light their places a little nicer and allows them to make it their own sort of lighting, make it their own space, I think that's a beautiful thing. So good job, Llorisen.
All right. Did you already pick it up?
I did, yes.
Okay. And I will do the same. So we're off. All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Maxi Gossamer, as evidenced by the giant wall behind us.
Yes. And we have the 50 Linden Friday wall. 50 Lindens for everything, or? For
the Rojo drop pendant necklace set, where you get the necklace and I think you get some other things. It comes with the plus matching earrings with the gold and silver versions.
Okay.
Which you also can change the gem color of. So.
And they're all
you
unrigged.
Get the necklace. Yep.
Because this is vintage collectible.
Yes. Original vintage collectibles.
I love it. I love the marketing on this.
I do too.
I do every time.
I do too.
Because it's good stuff that stood the test of time, just not rigged.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
All right. Very good. Fun stuff. All right. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Noveny, which I have not heard of before.
Oh, and this girl here is pretty pregnant too.
Yes,
and they got a little baby. Oh, they're like a cute little family.
Yeah, I like the shirt. Baby boy loading.
Aw, is she wearing Legacy also?
Let's see.
Because we saw another pregnant mama.
Love Mama. She's doing the Love Mama thing.
Love Mama. Okay.
Well done.
Oh, and she's got the earrings that sway. Can you find out for me where those are from? Because that's like the second time I've seen the earrings that sway, and I don't know who makes them.
Okay.
She looks great. Her whole little family is cute.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so those earrings are from AS. Let's see.
You have to get the creator profile for me.
Yeah, I got that. I'll copy that over to you.
Yeah, that's fine. That looks great.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, aside from their cute little family, we are at a store called Noveny. Is that what you said? Noveny?
Noveny, yeah.
Noveny?
Something like that.
Okay. Mattress cinema set. I love this.
I was briefly camming around. I need to look at this store.
Yeah,
I'm shocked that everything here is right up my alley.
We need to set this up. This is perfect for stratagem.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It is. It really is.
They have like food even set. Look at all that food they have on the crate right there.
I know.
There are kind of people.
There absolutely are kind of people.
That's like a tour setup, except you probably have like double the amount of food.
I picked that up because that's right next to this. It's not on sale, but they have a picnic blanket.
Yeah.
Which comes with that food preloaded. And I'm all about that.
Yeah.
That's a proper picnic right there.
Yeah, I love what they have here.
I do too. This is so nice.
Okay. And they have like a little, so is that where you were in the weekend sales little box? No.
Yeah, so I followed the sign to the weekend sales and I was like, where's the FLF? But no, because there's this other weekend sales which points over here, but I thought it was like a series of arrows.
Yeah.
And not, these are two different arrows pointing in different directions. So I was a little confused, but we got there in the end.
It's cute. I love this guy walking around with his daughter on his shoulders.
Yeah, I do too.
That is so cute. Now, is his daughter an actual avatar, or is that just like a Zuby Animesh like toddler?
It's Zuby.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. But still super fun.
Yep. Okay.
Super adorable, very cute, and
we're gonna
love to see it.
Come back to Noveny.
Yes, and plunder the store.
Yep.
I've absolutely bookmarked this place because it really, a lot of this stuff is right up our alley.
Yep. Okay.
So.
All right, I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna keep moving.
Okay.
All right, Tour. I can tell by the nails and signs beside us that we're at Rawr.
Oh, Rawr.
Rawr. And so, are we by the FLF items? Yes, we are.
Yes, these wild nail and ring sets.
So
the Bahari.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so one's the nails and one's the rings.
Yes, you can use them separately, which is a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun that they made them as kind of a set that go together. And it has that, Rawr touch where it's super customizable.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are wonderful, yeah.
They fit, where is it? Legacy Female, Maitreya, Cupra, E-Body Reborn, 16-piece ring set with hide and show, color change HUD. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. I'll buy them. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then this is a sale area, so they have more things in here too.
Including a belly chain that supports juicy rolls, which is fun.
I like it. And the
armlets, which are, you're always looking for things for your
But are
arms.
they for soft arms? That's what I want.
They're not. They're not listed as such anyway.
I'll still take it because they're moonlight armlets, and those would go nicely when I'm dressing for like ritual and stuff.
They definitely would.
Yeah. So.
And there's also this interesting, I don't know if you'd go for it, but they have an earring set that goes for... Well, we found out that the earring... You're not using the Evo X earrings, are you? Or are you?
I am. So what I do is, because I wear the Akaruka head, and that's why if you look really close on the side of my head, you'll see there's a little gap between my ear and the head.
Oh, okay.
And that's why, because I'm wearing the Leluka ear so that the earrings still fit. Because the Akaruka ear is not an exact fit. And I noticed it, and it was bothering me, so I'd rather have the little bit of a gap. It's very subtle, and you really have to look for it.
Right.
Like, you have to really be camming on my ear to see it. And I'm fine with that. I want my earrings to fit right. So
they have these swan earrings, which are kind of interesting design.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong ones. Okay, so let me put it
further from the belly chain, further down the...
Oh, I was looking on the other wall. I'm looking at the Moonlight earring. They basically have the whole set in pieces.
Okay.
And so I want the whole set. And they also have the thighs, but I don't know if the thighs are made for maize because they do. Oh, yep, they are. So because I've gotten Rawr thigh bands, a lot of them recently, because they are maize compatible. And I like that soft thigh look. So I'm going to buy all the Moonlight items individually because, you know, they're all here in pieces.
I didn't see this back wall. Okay, yeah.
And I think the necklace, it's rigged. So the necklace is rigged, and it's rigged for Reborn and Juicy. So that necklace is a win. So Rawr does a lot for softer figures, and this girl in the middle has distracted me with her curves and her little outfit.
Oh,
like
hello.
She a big girl, and she looks great.
She a big girl.
Yeah,
I
love her tattoo.
I love the big bow too.
Yep, the big old bow on a big old girl. Perfect. Yep. She's my people.
Fantastic.
But you were talking about this other earring over here on the side, the swan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Yeah.
I may have that actually.
You may.
It looks familiar, but I might. We'll see. So.
All right.
Yep, I'm buying everything in this room, just for the record.
Oh, I see something for me.
Oh, what do you see?
I spy with my little eye they're calling it the macho set, which is rigged bracelet and rings.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll grab that.
Oh, I see
it's
that.
not my usual style, but I'll go for it.
I like the ad on that.
Yeah.
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 All right. Very good.
Because, I'm always on the lookout for options.
Yep, and it's probably got the hide and show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
So
it has all of the usual
make that
customizability.
a bit smaller. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Very good. Are we good to go?
Perfect. Yep, we are.
Okay. All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Valkyr.
Oh yes. And I can already tell one of the things is totally not up my alley.
Yeah.
It's a FLF exclusive, though.
It is a FLF exclusive, so if you need a, let's just say something to deter men from flirting with you, you can get yourself a Mantis Kiss. Or, maybe some guys are into that. I don't know.
You know who's into it is Pylia. She bought this.
Okay. Well, I mean... she actually is into some of the stranger horror stuff.
She is.
And some people are. Yep. It's not for us, but Valkyr makes high quality stuff. So if you are into this is definitely something to grab and definitely a maker to check out.
Yes.
One fun thing that I could see doing is if you wanted to pop this on and also put on a COVID mask on top of it.
Yeah.
And then, just pop it off to surprise someone. Hi.
Yeah.
You were hitting on me in my DMs. Here, let me give you a smile. Anyway.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
The other thing is a skin tone lightener, which
yes.
Some people may need that with their skins. It's one of those adjuster things.
Yeah.
So.
Very good. Each item is 50 linden, so if you're in the neighborhood for something like this, there you go.
Absolutely.
All right, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Velour.
Velour. And what do they have for us?
It looks like Velour is stepping into also doing skin layer mods. So they look a little heavier than I would maybe prefer. I don't know if they have multiple intensities because I know that some places that do this, they have a 25%, 50%, 100% or whatever. So it might be that sort of thing. But as is, this is probably heavier than I would go. But it's, if this is their first foray into it, then that's that's pretty good. And look forward to seeing more of what they come up with.
Yeah, because we buy a lot. Well, I buy a lot of imperfections from Izzy's. I buy
I'm
more
rocking
there
some
from
as well.
you. I know you are, but I'm talking about imperfections on the whole. I know
True.
you were rocking your Izzy's wrinkles way before I was, and it took me some time to come along. These are definitely different, and so I guess what I'm wondering is if it's out to achieve an even more mature look, because I know Izzy's gives some age to the face, but these strike me as even more advanced in age.
Yeah.
So, because I know as people get super old, they get really, really wrinkly. So,
and this is also kind of an interesting. So, I wonder if it looks even more kind of incongruent here because the skin it's laying on top of is designed to be inherently porcelain and youthful, whereas like you're laying some of your imperfections, and I am as well, of the face on an already more matured looking skin. So it looks like it's more in place, I think.
Yeah.
So that could be a factor as well. I don't know. But like I said, I look forward to seeing more of what they do with these, because I noticed before that they are dabbling with cellulite and stretch marks, and I just love that more creators are willing to dip into this, because it's some avatars you can just throw on a skin and you're great, but I think that adding little bits of character that call to you, that that brings out that extra uniqueness and in some cases realism, if realism is what you're trying to achieve, and even if you're not, just bringing out that more uniqueness to your look is always a good thing, and having more options is always a good thing.
I agree.
All right,
very good. Are we ready for the next?
We are.
All right, Tour. It's a party over here. Where are we?
It is a party. We're at Violent Seduction.
Violent Seduction, and hopefully everybody's res now, because mostly.
Well, be careful. There's some people that are resed and not dressed
at all. Yeah. Okay, so we're at Violent Seduction.
Yes.
And what do we have? We have
this dress. They are calling it. I should have checked that. They're calling it the
Enma.
Enma. Enema. Okay.
Enma, not enema.
Enma.
Enma.
Yes. Enma.
I like it.
Yes. Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You've got good lace work going through it. It hugs the body, so you would be able to rock it.
Yeah. It's got some nice side work going on, lacing, thick ribbon lacing.
It's got fun sleeves. Yeah, I like the fun sleeves.
I do too.
Yeah, and it looks like, I can't recommend trying to find her, the girl modeling it, because there's some nudity around, so we'll stay focused on the front. Anyway. Yeah, so they fit for my Treya Reborn Legacy. You can get the black or the red to black.
Gotcha. I'm buying both.
Lovely.
Yep.
Yeah, these are great.
Okay, very good. All right, so I'm going to pick these up and we'll keep moving.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we have found more chairs.
Yes, we have.
Where are we?
We are at Violetility.
And these are the gothy sling chairs.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. I did
notice what they were saying, yes. So, what does yours say?
Wishing I was in Malibu.
Yeah. And then mine is take me to the Bahamas.
Yes.
And then this other one is I have some
bat habits. These are good.
Yep.
These are good. It looks like there's also a Feral Goth Summer one up there in the sign.
Yeah.
There's apparently 5 variants. One of them's just pure black. So these are great. These
50 lindens for the set, right?
Yeah, 50 lindens for the set. That's 10 lindens per chair.
That's ridiculous.
How can you say no?
We need one of these 50 linen signs that goes on the wall, too. We got to swipe that one, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we need one of these for inside our house.
Yeah.
And inside our farmhouse over in Unity. Anyway.
Yes.
All right. Are we good?
Yes, we are.
Okay, swiping that sign on the way out.
Oh, we got someone else joining us, sitting.
Yeah. They're an orange poo for me, but we're all sitting on these great chairs.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right. We are at Wasabi, and because we never changed our environment, it is not pitch black in here.
Yes, that's true.
And I can say I already knew I was going to love this hair because I saw it on Pylea's video and it looked so cute on her. And when she was talking about her look at the end, I'm like, damn, where'd she get that hair? And she called out that it was Wasabi. So this is going with my outfit from Eternum. For sure. Okay. So popsicle hair. 50 Linden for a crap ton of colors.
I'll be curious how this, I mean, on Pylea, it looks like it works okay with, like, you
big
know,
boobs.
bustier women. Yeah.
And Pylea, she got big titties.
She does.
She loves her big titties. She made a comment about her mounds and everything. Yep. So, yeah, but usually with these hairs, she does. She does. With these hairs, they have like 3 sizes in there. Most hair makers do include bustier versions. So So I'm confident it'll be fine when I'm busting out of my Eternus outfit with my mounds. Because they're like rocket ships. Anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, 50 Lindens for this really fun summer hair. So I definitely encourage people to come get this. So.
And there also is a Pride hair I see on the other side of the
Pride
counter.
at Home?
For Pride at Home, yep.
Okay,
because they made some fun little streaks to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that one too, because I remember I have a Pride hair from them. I think from the last Pride at Home.
Okay.
And maybe it was 2 Prides ago, because I looked really different then, and I know I've been through a few incarnations of myself. I think it was when I first switched heads away from the Bianca, and you know I had the head that I was wearing before this Akaruka for a while.
Right.
So that's why I want to say it was probably 2 Prides ago. But I'm glad you pointed that out because I want that one too. How much is it?
It is $99.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
No, not bad.
All right. So one more stop, right? This is the penultimate?
This is the penultimate, yes. One more stop.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay.
All right, we are at our final destination, Vespertine. And they have some more yummy food. I was going to say snacks, but that's a lot more than a snack.
Yeah, it is more than a snack. We got pineapple, we got... I actually don't know what some of this stuff is. Looks like mango, dragon fruit. I like the stuff that's like chopped up in little chunks, but I don't know what that is. It looks tasty though. I'd put it in my mouth.
Chopped up in little chunks. What do you mean? Which one?
It's like next to the kiwi fruit on the left one. It's on the right side of the left one, in front of the pineapple.
Yeah, that's mango turned inside out.
Is that mango inside out? Okay.
They'll cut it like that and then flip it.
Ooh, okay. I've not had it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's very, very summery fun. And of course, orange juice with a classic squeezer.
Yeah,
you love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to buy both of those things. I know you already picked them up.
Yeah, they're calling it Tropical Fruit Selection and just homemade orange juice.
Very good.
Accurate.
All right, we're going to pick this up and then we're going to move along to our last stop where you're going to have some first life commentary, right?
A little bit. I'm going to be a little bit more brief today for reasons, but yeah.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Okay.
All right. We are at the close of our video, and I wanted to bring us back to Tour's car. So
you're very optimistic.
I am. I'm trying to manifest this car in your first life.
Yeah, I am trying to sell off one of my vehicles to get an electric because
I think you would be so cute in this. Have you seen these in first life?
I have only seen pictures.
They're
not seen
so
one.
cute. You should go sit in one. They're small, but
I'll just casually pull one out of my pocket to sit in it.
No, you just go to I said first life, go to the lot. Go check one out, sit in it.
Yeah, dealers are a thing.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
You're like, how do I buy a car?
Well, I normally don't go through dealers, so
true.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, and I know you won't give in to them trying to like pressure you into buying anything, but I mean,
no.
I've done it before where you go to a lot and you just want to check it out. I just want to see it. I'm not trying to sign any papers, and that's how I solved this one. I went to go see it, and it's small and cute, but not for us. So, but yeah, this is the prize that Linden Labs is giving away in First Life. And you have to come over here to this plaza. And this is what I did last time. And you're like, LaLa, stop telling people how to enter because you're ruining my chances.
Yes, you're doing it a second time.
I know, I'm doing it again. But over here, and I'll move the camera so people can see. We just are on this side because it's a better angle. But you have like Patch over here being like Vanna White. It's like a cutout of Patch. Linden. Which I think is amazing because he's wearing those boys to the bone heels that I love so much. With the tippy toes. Do you see the cutout Patch, Linden? It's to your avatar's left.
To my avatar left.
Yeah. There's a cutout of Patch Linden with his arms out, and he's in a gown.
I don't see him because I had to de-render him for my phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, but he's there. Trust me, he looks great.
He is there. I did see him earlier when we were here.
Right. And then right next to him on his left is the board that you click. And then it was a funny experience when we were both entering to win. Because in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm going to enter this, and I'm going to get my alts. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to enter it. And then the Lindens are like, no, LaLa, you don't. And there's like 5 blue menus that you have to click through to enter the drawing.
To confirm that, yes, this is my main account. No, I haven't entered it before.
Right. And if you fuck around and enter your alts, then it just negates all of your entries.
Yep.
So,
So don't try to cheat.
Yeah. But
LaLa.
I didn't. Like I said, 5 blue menus, and I got it. I hear you loud and clear. Yes, I will only do once. Yes, I'm old. Yes, I live in the United States. Yes, like all the. Yes, I've read the thing. Yes, and then you finally get to enter. So, yeah. So enough of me rambling. This is First Life Thoughts with Tour. So I hand the mic over to you. I know you said you were going to be briefer than usual, but no pressure. You do you. What's on your mind?
Well, so I'm gonna be brief, as brief as I can be, because I've had a weird, rough day. But anyway, gonna have 2 links, and I'm gonna say they are related, even though they don't seem like it at first blush. So one is just a Reuters article going across the 3 absolute travesty decisions that have come out of the Supreme Court. That is the one that basically says that yes, businesses can decide that they are just not interested in serving gay people.
That's ridiculous.
One that suggests that college admissions, they can absolutely just be overtly racist in their decision making.
Yep.
Because they've struck down affirmative action. On my channel, I do have a video where I talk about affirmative action and the history of that a bit.
You gonna link that for me?
Oh yeah, I should add that link. I approach it from a slightly different track, but I think it's important context people need to be aware of. I'll briefly mention the core point that I try to drive home is that the federal law does not explicitly state using racial quotas as affirmative action, but the Supreme Court decision, as it seems to be going after affirmative action as a concept. Affirmative action basically it just states for union admissions, for college admissions, for accessing any sort of public service or anything, you can't discriminate. You can't be segregated, is effectively what that came out of, because initially the worker unions were staying segregated, and they said no, you can't do that, and then it got expanded to colleges. And it was supposed to be a short-term solution while people figured out how not to be racist shitheels. People have not figured out how to stop being racist shitheels, so as long as that's the case, it's still necessary. Some sort of policy needs to be in place, because otherwise the outcomes, we know, it just means white people of means get everything and everyone else gets left by the wayside. It's just how things happen. And the third decision was striking down Biden's loan forgiveness plan.
Yeah.
I will mention a friend of mine who is terrified of this because he is someone who he is disabled. He has cerebral palsy. He can't really work. Now, he tried to pursue getting a college education so that he could work from home. Because of his disability, he was unable to finish his classes. The loan forgiveness was potentially life-changing for him because otherwise he is staring down debt that he has no way of really ever paying off, and will just always be financially suffering as a result, in addition to being disabled. And, that's just one of many stories. It doesn't just impact disabled people, obviously, but it's our current system is designed to keep only people of means getting higher education, and therefore only people who are already of means getting higher paying jobs, and everyone else will stay poor and die. That's basically how that's basically functions.
It, yeah.
So it's a series of bad decisions by the Supreme Court. A related story, or a story that I'm going to say is related. There are very, very loud, disruptive riots going on in France right now. They are so outraged that their police killed a black teen that they're shutting down large portions of cities. This is effective. Whatever else you may think about it, it is effective at causing the state to rethink their actions. They don't respond to a lot. Power apparatuses largely only respond to other forms of power. And people do have power when we are able to organize. So, at the very least, observe what's going on in France. Recognize that police killings are so rare over there, in large part because they react like this to them. So, police don't want to deal with that, so sometimes they think twice. They're like, if I do this, Paris might be on fire, so maybe I shouldn't. Whereas here, it's Tuesday. Anyway, I'm going to end on that note.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. You always say these things in a much more eloquent way than I do, but every bit of news out of the Supreme Court today was fucked up. Every bit of it. And I was just shaking my head. And so my question then is, what's the response? This doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of the road, right? Aren't there appeals and things or something? Or is it the end of the road?
You cannot appeal above the Supreme Court. That's their role, is to settle appeals.
Okay.
So these things now are set in stone. So we're going to have to try to find, either Congress will have to adjust the law, or states will have to implement things. And we know Congress won't because McCarthy is in charge of the House. So because my immediate thought on that was, they overturned Roe.
So, but that's because they had another case, right? So there was another case that overturned Roe. So that's the sort of thing that happens.
Right.
Potentially.
But unless this makeup of the Supreme Court changes, they're not going to overturn their own precedent that they've just set.
Of course not. So it's going to take some time because there's some fucked up people on the Supreme Court that shouldn't be there. But
yes, and they are very comfortable. And I'm going to just remind that actions like we see in France make people in power feel a little less comfortable. So that's just things to think about. Because I'm talking about things that people can do, because I don't, the state will move at the pace the state moves at, and it moves a lot faster when politicians are nervous. They got nervous during the 1960s, and that culminated in the Civil Rights Act. It didn't go far enough, but it did something. They got nervous, in 1969 when the Stonewall riots were happening, and laws changed as a result. Doing that kind of stuff, a lot of times it also does mean facing jail time yourself. MLK was in jail dozens of times. But when the powerful are comfortable, nobody else is. So.
Yeah. So it wasn't a good day in terms of rulings.
No.
It doesn't mean give up hope.
No, it doesn't mean give up. And I'm suggesting looking at places that have definitely not given up for avenues of inspiration.
I see that, and I appreciate that. I definitely see the connection.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, in order to bring things to a close, I'm going to go ahead and say my thank yous. So, as always, I appreciate anyone and everyone who spends any amount of time on our videos. Watching, commenting, liking, sharing. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. And I enjoy making enjoy making these videos for everyone to enjoy. And I'm very hopeful that Stratagem will be open soon so we can actually interact with people more directly.
Yes, I'm also very hopeful for that. We'll continue working on that. But yeah, with that said, we will see you in the next video, when that should be the Flifty video, but we'll see how things go.
Yep, I think it should be and will be the Flifty. I'm going to be optimistic. We should be doing that this weekend.
Okay, fantastic.